Hi, Dr. Nelson here from CounselingTransforms.com, where we help our clients achieve their best self, better relationships, and a more balanced life. Gottman identified 4 threats to a good relationship that predict divorce with around a 94% accuracy. Those are criticism, contempt, stonewalling, and defensiveness. The more of those that someone has in a relationship and the more frequently they show up, the more likely that that relationship is going to fail. Today's topic is relationship Armageddon number 4, and this is like DEFCON 4. This is the biggest apocalyptic horseman, and that's going to be contempt. Contempt is criticism on steroids. So usually when we have clients that come in and we see contempt going on between them, the resentments have grown to the degree where it's really prominent and it interferes with most of their communication. And frankly, sometimes when it gets that bad, where couples are displaying open contempt and consistent contempt for each other, sometimes that relationship, there's just too much water under the bridge and it is not salvageable. However, we've seen even kind of relationship train wrecks turn into good relationships if, and that's a big if, both people are willing to really work on themselves and work on themselves as a couple. So these situations can be healed and restored, but it takes a lot of work, and sometimes there's just too much hurt, too much resentment, too much disappointment, and that really comes out in contempt. Contempt is usually when the communication is mean. It's mean-spirited, it's designed to hurt the other person, it's just damaging, and then couples kind of slug it out, and their goal is really not to be heard or understood or to work on things, but actually to cause damage to each other. And so one of the things that we have to do is damage control. So stop that hurting process, usually through interrupting the couple and having them identify what their emotions are and try to use the I feel, I want, or need statements. I feel blank, insert emotion. I need blank, insert behavior. But when it gets to the point where there's open contempt, most of the time we have to do some individual sessions with each of the people that are involved to try to see if they're willing and able to work through the hurt, the disappointment that has caused that resentment and contempt, because otherwise they really lack the capacity to communicate effectively and therapeutically with each other. However, as I mentioned previously, if both people are willing to work, we've seen train wreck relationships turn actually into good ones.